Good morning guys, thanks for joining me for another What I Ate in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. If you're new here, my name's Leanne, I'm a vegan losing weight on the Slimming World plan, and if you're coming back, thank you very much for doing so, you are always appreciated. Today is Thursday, that means it's weigh day, always a slightly manic day. Must confess that I'm not feeling particularly optimistic about my weight loss chances this week. I just feel really heavy, to be honest, like not in the, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just don't really feel like it. And in fairness, I had a massive pasta dinner last night, and which was stupid to do the night before weigh day. So yeah, suffice to say, today so far, I've not really been hungry yet. So coffee it is. Just started my day with an almond latte. I didn't really have time to show you guys, but yeah, this is 3 sins just for the Alpro Almond Barista, because I use 300 mils and just espresso in there with it. So hey guys, it's lunchtime and I am still not hungry. I am halfway through my second latte of the day. It is now 1:45. Yeah, so I'm very tired. I have not been sleeping well this week. Anywho, that latte is also 3 sins, again for another 300 mils of Alpro Almond Barista, so I'm on 6 so far. And then I have just made myself some lunch, and I'm trying out these today. I randomly came across them reduced one day in Tesco and bought them once I'd checked that they were Healthy Extra B choice. They are, as I said, 1 Healthy Extra B choice for 1 thin, or you can have a thin for 5 sins. So it's quite a nice low sin option if you want bread, but you've already had your Healthy Extra B, for example, on something else. So I'm having one of those for my lunch, and I'm gonna make it into a nice sandwich, and with some crisps, and that'll do me. That is way smaller, probably a lunch than I would normally have. Usually because I would have had a big breakfast or something, but I'm just not hungry. I am hungry, I'm a little bit hungry, but I'm just not big meal hungry. So hopefully this is going to see me through till after I weigh, because yeah, on a Thursday I'm out from 4:30 all the way to normally about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So yeah, I tend to be by the time I get back. This is my kind of sandwich, guys. I'm also having a packet of Hula Hoops salt and vinegar puffs. So sins-wise in total for lunch, which is here. Oh, I thought that was more sandwich side. As you can see, I stuff my sandwich or roll or whatever with leaves. I always do, and veggies. Tomato, cucumber and leaves, obviously sin-free at speed. The protein thin is Healthy Extra B. The sandwich slices was half a pack, so 1 sin. The teaspoon of mayonnaise. It's a very tiny amount of mayonnaise, I'm not going to lie. It was hard to spread over the 2, but that's fine. It's just a little taster. But that's 1.5 sins for a teaspoon. And then the Hula Hoops are 3.5 sins. So that works out as 6 sins in total for lunch. With my 2 lattes at 3 sins each, that puts me on 12 so far for the day. I feel like today is topsy-turvy with my coffees. Excuse the super attractive presentation. It's because it's been sat here while I wait for it to get down to drinking temperature. This is a normal coffee with 100 mils of Alpro Almond Barista, so that's 1 sin. And then I've also added in 2 teaspoons each of Sweet Freedom vanilla and caramel syrups. They're half a sin a teaspoon, so that's 2 sins total. making this coffee 3 sins. I've kind of done it the other way around. Normally I'll have like the watery ones in the morning and then a sweet latte in the afternoon, but I've gone opposites today. So yeah, anyway, there's another 3 sins, so I'm on 15. I'm not sure, looking at the light, that you would believe it was only 4, but it's actually showing up a lot lighter on the screen there than it actually is in the room, which is impressive, really. Yeah, it's 4, which means that I've just finished work and I am about to start my evening's mad dash. I'm just thinking that before I go down to Slimming World, I should prep something for tea, or at least think about what I'm gonna have. So I'm taking 2 minutes to do that. Whew, okay, I have to stop rushing around. Right, it's literally like 10 minutes later since I spoke to you, and I've just done some super quick prep. I decided I'm gonna make my bean casserole for dinner. So all I've done here is just chop up 1 onion and 3 sticks of celery, and then I'm gonna add in some garlic. I've got to say, I love my find of this frozen garlic. Like, normally I'd always like scorn at it, but honestly, when you're in a rush, it just is so convenient. So I'm going to put some garlic in. And then when I get home, I've just put everything out that I'm going to need, so I haven't got to think when I get home. So obviously some fry light to fry the onion and celery in. I've chopped up, this is 4 tomatoes, so they get added in just after the other stuff has sauteed off for a bit. Obviously salt and pepper for some seasoning. And then literally all it is just a tablespoon or 2 of tomato puree, tin of cannellini beans, and some stock, and of course water. And that's literally it. And it's such a nice dinner, and it's so simple, but it's really yummy. So it's going to come together really quickly when I get home. So I'm really glad that I've just put the 10 minutes in just to prepare myself, because I haven't got to think, because I'm always a little flustered, to say the least, on Thursday evenings. Hey guys, lost 1.5 pounds. Yay! So that is a total of, my light's gone. It's a total of 1 stone 3 now in, it's either 7 or 8 weigh-ins, I can't remember. It's not fast, but I don't mind that. It's absolutely fine. I'm just happy it's coming off regularly. So yeah, it's an unfortunate mark. Right, so I'm off to Tesco and Aldi, I think. So I will see you guys when I get home. Just got home, it's 8:45. Way days always end up like this. So I'll show you what I bought in Tesco and Aldi. It's only a couple of bits, just a couple of little like treaty things, so that's nice. But right now I'm just gonna get my dinner going. As you know, before I went out, I prepped my, God, that really shows up the oven needing wiping. So yeah, I just need to put a little bit of fry light on this so it doesn't catch, and then pop this on, and then so that's onion, garlic and celery, and then I'll add in the other bits. Okay, all this is nice and soft, so I'm just going to chuck in the tomato I chopped up earlier and just mix that through just for literally like a minute or 2, and then I'll add my stock. Right, this is still on, believe it or not. I've added in a bit of water and my tin of beans, and obviously the tomatoes. So just chuck, oh. Just chuck, oh, look. I swear one day I'll make the perfect video, but until then you'll have to deal with me. So okay, let's add in my stock. I can't believe I've just put cold water in, because that was stupid, because I boiled the kettle specially. Oh well. And then I'm going to pop in some tomato puree, which is obviously a speed food on Slimming World because it's just tomatoes. Just make sure there's no sugar or oil added when you buy one. Oop. And that's that really. I'm just going to bring that up a little bit. and then I'll add in some salt and pepper, but that is literally it. It is the easiest food to make, this thing. And you could definitely jazz it up some more, you know, but I just love it as it is, I really do. It's simple, it's hearty, it's wholesome, it's warming, it's super healthy, it's completely sin-free. Yeah, there's nothing I can find to complain about it. I just love it. Oh, and the thing to do once this gets like boiling is just start crushing some of the beans, and that just thickens up the juice just a little bit. It doesn't need to be loads, just a little bit. You can get a bit of the tomato as well, but I just do that. And then the bits that will squidge, and the bits that won't. But yeah, so I'm just going to simmer that for like 10 minutes. Right, this is now done. I've been sort of stirring it every now and then and breaking up the bits, so you can see it kind of looks a little juicy but not watery as such. I'm still eating it with a spoon though. Anywho, I haven't had any Healthy Extra A today, so the cheese that I'm pretending is Healthy Extra A is this blue. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that I ever liked blue when I wasn't vegan. I seem to, I mean, maybe I tried it once, I don't really know. So the smell of this, to me, smelled like blue cheese, and it really put me off, but actually, it tastes okay. I certainly wouldn't be seeking it out, but it's okay. Anyway, I'm having 2 40-gram chunks of that for my Healthy Extra A choices. A lot of days I don't use my Healthy Extra A's, but I just wanted something a bit fatty, and also I was so hungry, my stomach felt like it was eating itself. I've changed my mind. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This has upset me. I'm gonna have to chuck it. No, blue cheese, not for me. Yeah, so, bye. This is Applewood. Obviously, as you saw, I ate like 20 grams, because those 2 chunks were 40 each, so maybe 20 grams. Anyway, this is 50 grams. My estimating's getting good. 50 grams of Applewood. So I'm gonna have that instead, and just say that's both my Healthy Extra A's, and yeah. Also, I've dished up, and I'm gonna go eat. Just wanted to quickly show you guys what I bought today, because I know you like to see my shopping. So I got some more of the frozen garlic and a block of tofu. That's the boring stuff. Right, so I got 2 bunny comb and 2 white bars. Occasionally I fancy the sweeter sort of chocolate type things. So, and these are quite low in sins for chocolate, probably because they've got a low cocoa content. So, well, none in the white, obviously. So, yes, I do like to have those. I found, for the first time, the caramel choc bar, and it's 10 sins. I've just put it through the calculator. I do have 10 sins left today, and I will be having some chocolate, so I am heartily considering having this as my chocolate bar today. Highly likely. Or, I also found these in the Christmas bit. They're chocolate drops, and they worked out at 2 sins each on the sin calculator. So, they're an option as well. That was Tesco. Then I popped into Aldi, and someone online put about Aldi doing vegan yogurts. Now they were talking about a small pot, but I didn't even know they did a big pot. So I went in search of that, and I found them. It's called So Yummy. They were in with the normal yogurts, and they do blueberry, natural, or vanilla flavors. And they're in the sins calculator. Sorry, they're in the planner, the whatever you call it, the sins list, and they're 1.5 for a quarter of the pot. This particular flavour. The whole pot is 6.5. So what I did was just put a quarter of a portion just to see what a quarter of a pot would be, because it's unlikely I'd eat more than a quarter of a pot at a time, but you never know. Anyway, so 6.5 for the whole thing, or 1.5 for a quarter, which is 125 grams, which is a decent amount of yogurt. Then I got some more of my sea salt bars. So they're 6.5 sins each. I only bought 1 pack today because I'm a little bit skint. And then I got rice cake bars. I used to have these all the time. If you look back in my old videos, I'm pretty sure that they're going to be featured. It's a bit of old rice, old herb, I think. That's really annoying because I've just wiped the sides down. My kitchen's clean, I promise. Look, I've got nothing about, see? Anyway, I'm a professional. Yeah, these are 4.5 cents each, and these are so good because they're individually wrapped like chocolate bars. Because it's a bar shape and they're fully coated in chocolate, they actually feel really quite indulgent. So I totally forgot these existed, and someone put them on Facebook, and I was like, oh my god, yes, this used to be one of my favourite things to have on Slimming World. So I got a couple of boxes. They're only 85p a box for 5 bars, so always a nice treat to have. And that's it. That's just the few things I bought today. So I ended up spending like, I don't know, 12 quid. But some new and existing things to try. Yay. So I just had to open these to see what they looked like. And they're a decent size. So 5 of them for 10 cents is like, hells yeah. Hells yeah. The only reason I'm saying 10 cents is because, of course, I have 10 cents left and I'm yet to have my little chocolatey treat. However, I have decided that I'm going to have this bar, and the reason why is just because it's fairly rare for me to have 10 cents left at the end of the day, and I get this thing where I start feeling like obligated, like, oh, I've got to have it because I've got to get it out of the way because it's too high sins. And the thing is, it's not too high in sins, it's just that it's rare that I have 10 left. So I'm going to have it today when I do have 10 left, and I will enjoy it. And I've got my Pucker nighttime tea as well. No afternoon tea today because it is too late. Right now it's 11:15. But you know, that's just, the time just flies. Anyway, so yes, I'm having this and my tea, and I'm going to bed after that. Hey guys, so I'm about to try my little chocolatey thing. What's going on with my hair? I've just shoved it back because I got hot. Yes, I'm just going to have my little chocolate bar, but I just wanted to say about that cheese earlier. I know that was a terrible waste to throw away that cheese. The problem is, I don't know anyone who would want it. Now, what I do have is an unopened packet in the fridge. So the unopened packet, I'm going to put on, there's a local vegan group, so I'll see if someone would like it. Because obviously I don't want to throw away an unopened packet, but the opened one and the bits that I cut, obviously I can't really do anything with that. My mum certainly wouldn't like it. My sister and my dad, no way. So yeah, that is unfortunately wasted. But the other pack, don't worry, I will find someone who would like it for free. I'm not gonna lie. This tastes what I remember Cadbury's caramel tasting like. God, it's so good. So good. Okay, I need to be left alone with my chocolate now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks, as always, for watching. And subscribe if you haven't. And leave me a thumbs up if you like the video. Someone keeps putting a thumbs down, and I'm really sorry that you're not enjoying my videos. So maybe leave a comment that tells me what is wrong. But if it's about, you know, the fact I ramble and stuff, well, that's just me, so you have to deal with that, I'm afraid. Anywho, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Night night, sleep tight.